Actually, can you imagine if you guys had a clothing line, the Days of Our Lives clothing line? Can you imagine how that would sell like everywhere?
I think that you just started something just now. Wow, yeah.
Actually, I think I just did. I hope I get some commission for that. All right. That would be a hit, though. You know, it's interesting. I was just, as I was walking back, I saw the line of people that are waiting to take a picture with you guys and talk to you guys, and they are just die-hard fans. What is it like when you see these people outside and they're just so excited to meet you and they've just been watching you for so long? What's that feel like?
You go first.
Well, okay, she's the boss. You know, we work in a vacuum. I'm not really touching your fanny. I just can't do anything else. But
You can touch the fanny, it's fine.
that'll start rumors.
That's love.
Okay. You know, we work in a vacuum, so we don't get feedback, and we're 5 months ahead, so we really don't get feedback. So it's nice to have people excited to see us, coming up to us in person, and just talking about a favorite moment or a storyline, or have this signed, have that signed, ask a question. But that's our outreach. That's our, you know, thanks for showing up, because it reminds us that there are people out there to whom this show means a great deal.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. I'm so glad you just said that, because I see that the hours that you are there filming. I mean, it's morning till night, and it just maybe that's why everybody I've met from the show is so humble, because you're not really immersed in the glitz part of what you do. It's more the work part of what you do.
Yeah, I think when you're performing 135 pages a day, you don't have a lot of time to think about anything else. So
I can't imagine.
It's a lot.
How do you memorize? I don't understand how you guys do it. Is it just training your brain, or?
I think so. I mean, I think we were just talking about this. Everybody has their own methods, is sort of how they make that work, I guess. But I think practice and practice and practice makes it easier. And not for nothing, you're kind of in the same contextual story for so many days in a row that you do a lot of repeating yourself.
Right.
So I don't think it's as difficult as people think it is. I don't know.
How do you memorize? What do you do?
Well, I have a photographic memory, so I kind of
poor thing.
out. But I also think
Walk into that one.
it was just that worked for me.
So lucky.
I was just born that way. But I also, I pick up keywords, I think, I'll memorize your keywords from, like, if I'm doing a scene with you, I'll pick up keywords from you, and then I'll remember kind of where the context of the thing is going. And
Wow.
so I don't know.
What is your method? Do you mind me asking?
You know, it's seat in my pants. I learned the makeup chair. And because, and not that I've got a great memory, but if I learned it the night, it's not photographic, but if I learned it the night before, I would then forget it, because what we do as a muscle memory is we learn, we forget, we learn, we forget. And truly, if you ask any actor on the ride home from the studio, give me a line of dialogue from today, they'd say
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Out of luck.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
True.
and I like you. I will circle phrases I had a lot of paragraphs with John Anderson the other day, and I had all these paragraphs, and I circled that thought, so when my eye hits the page, I go, oh yes, okay, that's it, and then I just make it up.
But you know why you make the circles? It's because you have a photographic memory. It does. You see the circles, don't you?
Yes, I do.
There you
go.
go.
Gosh. I have a photographic memory too.
News! Breaking news! Breaking news!
Remember that. So weird.
Oh my
Inside
God.
the mind of it.
Yes.
It's safe to say your hair and makeup crew has all the spoilers.
Oh.
They know everything, right? You guys are doing your lines all day there?
Probably.
In the morning?
Yeah.
In terms of Hope now, I know there's she's potentially going to prison, or she's... Spoilers are saying that she is, but whatever, maybe she's going to prison. How is that affecting both of your characters? I know for you, obviously, it's kind of a little bit closer in the sense that your daughter is related.
Yeah, I mean, we're all related.
Salem's all related.
You know, Belle's in Hong Kong right now, so it's not really affecting her very much, other than the fact that she's married to her son, I think.
Right.
But I think it's probably more of a question for you.
In fact, I get to do some comedy coming up, and it's knee-slapping stuff involving Hope.
Really?
Yeah, and I've been told not to say more than that, and of course I always do what I'm told. But I've had so much fun. I do stand-up comedy. I love comedy. How I ended up in a soap is a mystery to me. But I got to really cut loose on this, and it's fun. So
That's fascinating. So you love comedy. That's really cool.
I stand up.
Oh, you do? That's amazing. Wait,
I've never
done
seen you do stand-up. I'm
Well,
coming.
I didn't invite
I'm
you.
coming too.
I was at the Comedy Store and I've been at the Improv.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Is there a comedian that you've looked up to or admired throughout your career that you just are inspired by?
Richard Jenny, we were talking about him the other day because, whatever. But just that dry, droll, unexpected. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the Daily Show and those people that can sit there and just be funny off the top of their head. I just appreciate it so much. I think it's important.
That's awesome. Good for you. Just last question for you. I bring up Hope again. Do we think that Sean may fly back from Hong Kong to support Hope? And
I have no idea,
Okay.
but I do know that if he does leave Belle alone in Hong Kong, anything's possible.
you may take a trip back from Hong Kong, is what we're saying.
I just don't know, you know.
Right. Thank you so much for talking. You guys are awesome.
Thank
I've got a
you.
Hallmark movie on Saturday night, the 18th.
Is it with Danica?
It is with
Yes, she's a good friend of mine.
Oh my goodness! Well, then you've heard it. It's called My Christmas Dream, Hallmark Channel on the night of the 18th. So please, it's a fabulous movie, delicious part, and it's called My Christmas Dream because there's a scene where this was a child's dream of what Christmas would be like, and they took an entire soundstage. You've heard this from Danica, a soundstage, and they made it into this exquisite holiday fantasy with snow and toy soldiers and dancing ballerinas, and it made me cry when I saw it.
Actually, last time I actually saw her, I was like, let's just do an interview for her other Hallmark movie. So she's like, she loves she's obviously great at Hallmark movies, and there's nothing better than binge watching all the Hallmark movies because it just gives you the best Christmas spirit. So I feel like you guys if you love Christmas, you have to tune in. What is it again? Sorry.
Called My Christmas
My Christmas Dream. Okay,
on
cool.
18th.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you. What do I have?
If you want to make sure Belle stays on the show, write
the producers.
All right. Or yeah. Honestly, Twitter hashtag. Should we let's make a hashtag now and have it go trending.
Oh God.
Good. Okay. How do we do that?
Keep Belle.
Keep Belle in Salem.
Keep Belle in Salem. Hashtag keep Belle in Salem.
Keep Belle in Salem. I love
It's
that.
trending by tonight.
That has my seal of approval.
Keep Belle in Salem.
Thank you.
Thank you.